There's that old familiar Bombers victory song again for you folks.
That's right.
You know what that means? That means the Bombers must have won this weekend.
Yeah.
Hello hockey fans and welcome back to another episode of Bombers Live. I'm Johnny B.
I'm Copel Walker.
I'm Doc Walker.
And together
We are Bombers Live.
Coming to you every Monday night throughout the Great Lakes Hockey League season with the latest on not just your West Bend Bombers, but the rest of these awesome teams in the Great Lakes Hockey League. We'd like to start, as always, by thanking our sponsors at Pizza Station in Jackson, Wisconsin for delivery, carry-out, dine-in. They got what you need. Not just pizza, chicken, all kinds of stuff. You guys have been there.
Great sandwiches.
Hey, all you away teams, order when you come down. You know?
Yeah, they'll deliver right to your locker room if you order in ahead of time.
For
so
sure.
Something to keep in mind. We'd also like to thank BG Decal and Apparel. They do a great job with all of our apparel. All kinds of stuff they do for us, our hats, our coats, and they can do the same for you. If you got a basketball team, hockey team, softball team, t-shirts, hats, trinkets, whatever you want, see BG Decal and Apparel in downtown West Bend. This week we also want to send prayers for a speedy recovery to our AV girl, Jenny. One of our Bombers Live 5 is kind of down and out this week. She had surgery, so prayers out to Jenny for a speedy recovery after her surgery. Doc's fiance, hopefully she gets better soon.
She'll be all good.
Yeah.
She missed her first Bombers game in a long time last
Who do we got to thank for score sheets this week? I didn't write it down. Who do we all get?
Man, everybody was amazing this week.
I know Cody Simmons.
Sheets.
Yeah. Who else helped you out?
Well, other people posted their scores immediately to the G site, which is awesome.
That's helpful.
That's even a better way to do it. Mutineers, countless fans.
Yeah.
Kelly Lou.
Kelly Lou.
Yeah.
She was doing score sheets tonight up in Wolverines.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
So
that's what we like.
Yeah.
Cooperation from throughout the league to help us get the news out about this
Right.
awesome league that we love so much. So thanks to you guys.
Appreciate it.
This week, Bombers Live birthdays. Tomorrow, Tuesday, November 5th. Happy birthday to Fond du Lac Bears, Ryan Smith.
Rhino!
Old number 19. Happy birthday to you, Ryan.
He was creating a ruckus up Friday.
Yeah, he's still skating, still getting it done. Also, happy birthday to Marquette Mutineers, Ryan Schmeltzer.
Schmeltzer?
Happy birthday to you tomorrow as well, Ryan. Then this Thursday, November 7th, we have a birthday for Portage Lake alumni, goaltender Brett Beaudry.
Oh.
Yeah.
TPK.
Yeah, he was the goalie in the championship game against the Bombers up there in Portage Lake 5-6 years ago, whenever it was now. But yeah, we know him well. So happy birthday to you, Brett. Also on Thursday is former De Pere Deacon, and he had a cup of coffee with the West Bend Bombers as well. Now he's the Beaver Dam High School head coach, Jose Metamoris.
Jose, Ice Cube.
Yep. Happy birthday to you too as well, Ice Cube, on Thursday. So that's what we got for Bombers Live birthdays this week, folks. We had a few of them, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. It's that time of the year, you know.
Yeah, I like when we can get the show.
You gotta have a
People
birthday
dig it.
during hockey season if you're a hockey fan or player.
For sure.
No doubt. So, Bombers did have themselves a little tilt this weekend. Their home opener, regular season opener, where they welcomed the Marquette Mutineers who came to town. First period started off with Marquette getting on the scoreboard first by old number 20. You know, we coined the phrase here, target number 20, because he's such an important part of their team. Dallas McLaughlin opened the scoring with his first regular season goal actually he scored a couple
That
Friday
was
nights.
actually his third.
That's right. Assisted on that one, Jordan Truxton with the assist.
Trucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Marquette would then get another goal by number 13, Ryan Sullivan, assisted by number 68, Nico Belanger, to put the Mutineers on top 2-0 to start that game at the hangar.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, huh?
Mutes came out of fire and they were flying around. Definitely, they were playing hard. Every line was coming out.
They did. They looked fast.
They traveled pretty decent.
They did.
Daly's goal was pretty sick too.
Bombers would then finally get on the board towards the end of the first period. A goal by number 12, newcomer. Well, actually, he played apparently for the Bombers a few years ago, but he's back with the team. Number 12, Jake Fury.
Yeah,
Fury, yes.
Assisted on that one by Shea the Tank Klitsky. That was 2-1 Mutineers lead after the first period. You guys, what'd you think of that? No panic in my mind. I mean,
No, I mean, dude, we're at the hangar here.
Yeah.
I'm not worried
And
in
they-
the least.
they have a tendency to start slow there too.
They
so.
always start slow. I don't know why. It's like they give the team like a little ground.
Yeah.
I just think they want to help the other team build a little confidence because they know what's coming. It's the second period. You
It
know what I
was.
mean?
The second period did ensue, and it was a different story.
Food card licenses are handed out.
West Bend would get a goal by number 16, wearing number 16 last night for whatever reason. Tom Green, unassisted, his first goal.
Greener, you say?
Yeah, and then a couple minutes later, another West Bend goal by number 16, Tom Green, his second of the affair.
Get out of town. 2 for a Greener.
Apple on that one, number 11, Brian Nolan for the West Bend Bombers.
2-2.
A third goal in that
Wow.
second period by number 3 himself, Shea the Tank Klitsky, assisted by number 6, Brian Rupp. 4-2 Bombers lead after the second period.
Beautiful. Sitting pretty now.
Yeah, now they got the lead. Third period would start off with a goal, his second of the game, by number 3, Shea the Tank Klitsky.
Oh,
Another one for him. So now we got 2 guys that got 2 goals.
yeah.
Unassisted on that one. Marquette responded then with Ryan Sullivan, number 13, his second goal of the affair as well. Another assist to number 68,
Yeah.
Nico Belanger. West Bend then would get a shorthanded goal by number 20, Dusty Jonason. Stole the pass and went off on the breakaway and buried it.
It was very sweet goal.
They,
The one Dust.
they did give an assist to that, Corbin McGuire. I thought it was unassisted, but hey, I'll go with what the referee told me. So.
Right.
Final goal in that game was by West Bend's number 21. This guy, watch out for, Bombers fans. Number 21, Corbin McGuire.
Yeah.
He's going to be a big part of his team this year, I'm hoping. The guy played, I believe he used to play for
Wisconsin
Wisconsin,
Badgers.
something like that. I don't know, I'd have to look up. That's the
Yeah,
number
he's
on
he's a two-way defenseman for sure. He can go either way with it. He scored. So.
No,
there. Yeah,
it took him a minute to settle in, but after that, he just took
He
over
looked
the
good.
game.
What I think it was is Bomber Nation. You know,
amped him up.
the vibrations and the craziness of the corner and having to come down there. You know, he was adjusting to that, and he
I
was
guess.
also taking in the chirps.
Yeah. Assist on that one went to number 25, Jason J. McAloon. That would give the Bombers a 7-3 victory. Mutineers, like you said, they traveled pretty good. Give a shout out to Nico Belanger, Cody Bordeaux, and rookie player this year who says he's already a fan of the show, so you gotta like that. Forward Hunter Whitaker. Had a chance to speak with him after the game for a couple minutes last night, Hunter. So, welcome to G, buddy. We'll be talking about you if you put the
Whitaker,
biscuit in the net.
Definitely.
Goaltenders on that one, Marquette Mutineers. Mike Madash had 29 saves on 36 shots.
Did you say Mike Madash?
Yes, sir.
While Bombers, Brickwall Billy Sias stopped 37 of 40 shots faced. That gave the Bombers a 7-3 opening game weekend. We put them off to 1-0. Next home game will be next Friday. Exhibition game against the Fond du Lac Bears.
Lucky for them.
So that's our Bombers news from this week, folks. And like we do always, we're going to turn it over to Colby Walker from news from around the rest of the Great Lakes Hockey League. Colby Walker.
Thanks, Johnny. Man, lots of great games going on this weekend. Big games, big action.
Yeah. It was nice to see everybody back at it.
Yeah.
Dogs started out the season. Haven't heard a peep about the champs. You know, they're still drinking
still
out of
partying.
Don. They're still partying it up. So they loaded up the kennel truck and they went to the UP early because, you know, not all dogs do good in the snow.
Not all.
So, we start the evening out of the GLHL regular season at Hockeyville. And of course, being at Hockeyville, the Cheese, number 11, Rastello, would get the scoring going from 20 Babcock and 66 Johnson. Also, no Thunder playing this weekend. Didn't hear a Thunder sighting.
No?
No.
He didn't play last weekend
Wow.
either, did he?
No.
Wondering.
Yeah, that's okay. They got lots of
Patience.
They got weapons.
Yeah,
Early
they
in the
got
year.
weapons.
Yeah.
So it must have been if you had 11 on your if you had 11-11 as a pick 4, you probably won the lottery on Friday. Because
Really?
number 11 for the dogs would get on the sheet in the first period. Laird from 22, Hankenmeyer.
Yeah. Nick to Nick.
1-1.
Nick
1-1
connection.
after 1. So pretty good game in Hockeyville. Dogs probably like the new facilities, dog
Sure.
friendly.
Dog friendly.
Dog friendly, yes, that's good.
So Laird would come out and he would open the scoring in the second. Number 11 from 4, Kiso, and number 7, LaBarge. Bargie's getting on the sheet.
Matty!
That Matt.
And then a couple new guys in this group here for Cal. Number 5, Hoffman would get on the sheet from 22, Isaac Avery, and 18, Matt Hodges.
Avery, you said his name a
Rookie.
couple times last weekend.
Yeah,
too.
he's that new kid. And then Cal would get on the sheet again with an unassisted new kid. 40, Vandenberg, rookie.
Oh, not Van Wagner?
Not Van Wags.
What's up, Wags?
Vandenberg.
Vandenberg.
Yep.
That's Pete's grandson's name.
Yeah.
Alex Vandenberg. So I
Is
wonder
it?
if that's any relation.
In relation to the commissioner?
I don't
Possibly.
know. Inquiring minds will have to find out.
So the Ice Dogs would get on the sheet. Number 15, Lebke from 7, LaBarge. And then the Cheese would get on the sheet again. From number 20, Babcock,
Yep.
and number 2, Erkla. Hankemeyer, 22, would get an unassisted goal after that. Then 66, Johnson for Cal would get a goal from the Cheese and Erkla.
Sure.
And then Babcock would round up the scoring. He'd finally get on the sheet. Number 20 from the Cheese and Erkla.
Wow, Jeff's all over the place,
6-4. So it's a pretty good game up there.
Yeah.
Dogs are hanging.
A lot of cheese all over the place there on the
Man,
sheet.
there's
It's a
cheese
cheesy
everywhere.
weekend, yeah.
So the Dogs would make it interesting. They would score in the third. Jansen, number 6, from 8, Klitsky, and number 7, LaBarge. So Bargie's having a great
Yeah.
game out there. Great
Getting
game
some
for
points.
Bargie's.
I like it.
6-5. And then the Cheese, doing what the Cheese does, would get himself his hat-trick goal from Urkula and Dudinas. Johnny.
Your Royal Dudeness!
Number
Yes,
3.
I love it.
Newcomer Hoffman would, again, a lot of guys getting 2 goals this weekend for the G, so a lot of
Wow.
guys stepping up their game. Number 5, Hoffman again from 18, Hodges, and 22, Avery.
Yep.
Yeah, that kid.
And
wow.
then Laird would get himself a hat trick, number 11 for the
That'll
Dogs.
be Laird.
From number 6, Jansen, and then the
Eddie.
Cheese would add some more damn cheese on it, and he
Wow.
would get a 4th goal.
Holy.
From 20, Babcock, and number 2, of course, Urkel.
Wow.
New goalie for Wolves, 29, Carney, 36 of 42, and Kroll. Drew Cheney was there. They brought everybody up. They were just partying with the Don. I don't know. They were probably
We heard
drinking.
Drew wasn't there.
They were drinking everywhere they went. They went to Luigi's and probably drank out of Don. Then they went to, in the downtown or whatever, just drinking. That's
You
all
think
they
they're
did.
traveling around with the cup in their backpack
They
or what?
probably are.
He goes everywhere on that kennel truck.
They can leave it here if they get sick of holding on
But
to it,
Kroll,
you know.
41 of 50, so Cal lit him up pretty good. Next game,
Wow.
just 11 miles away. So you could catch both these games if you wanted on Friday night.
Yeah.
Makers at the Piles. Yeah, I seen a little bit of their live feed, and I thought it was funny that someone said they get a big crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a chuckle for me. I don't know about the rest of you out there if you've ever been to the Deep.
How many were there?
68.
Not many. So
68. So that's a good
they
matchup.
might have had more Makers.
The Piles were
Wow.
3-0 in the beginning of the year in their
They did
exhibition play, and the
Yes.
Makers are always good. So fill us in, man. What happened?
27 Tomsky would start out the scoring for the Makers from
Christian, yep.
17 Hansen.
Oh, sure.
Tomsky again would score
Uh-oh.
from number 11 Tom Lentz. And then a new guy for the Piles, number 28 Norkel, would score from Harrison only wears 2, but maybe it was dirty or something. Or someone stole the jersey. He was wearing number 3.
Someone stole it?
I don't know.
Maybe the rats got a hold
Harris
of it.
was wearing number
Could
3, and a new guy, number 5, Oliver, assisted on Norkel's goal. 2-1 Makers after 1. Second period, Laser would come out.
Uh-oh.
Omar Milan from 27 Tomsky, and the Mustache would have a big second period, getting 3 assists in the period.
The mustache.
Because
Yeah.
Flippiak, number 15,
Hey!
would follow And 23 Alstrom would assist as well. And rounding out the scoring would be number 12, Culpies. Max
Nice. Get your cookies.
5-1 Makers, and that would be the final for that.
Wow.
So Makers come to the D. Third period, nobody got nothing. That's okay. Chubbs was in the net. Chubbs stopped 36 of 37. So
Wow. Good
Piles
game
did
for Chubbs, yeah.
Piles did put up some shots. And 29, Dawson Carroll, not Hunter.
Yes, sir.
He would stop 23 of 28.
A note on that game now. We heard a little rumor floating around last night up at the hangar about Mr. Mustache, Greg Hansen.
Really?
Yes.
Rumor has it that once again, that he has a new job. And he is not allowed facial hair. If that rumor proves to be true, folks,
We could have a new
you better
mustache
start
joke.
growing them stashes because we're going to have a new champ this year.
Well, it's funny. We already seen a lot of guys repping their stash already.
So, Mitch Filipiak,
Yeah,
you,
Mitch.
you know the makers are going to want somebody to vote for, so you better grow that baby in nice.
Right.
All right, continue, good
Or
man.
Omar.
Sorry.
The
Omar.
laser.
Yeah, the
Omar,
laser.
We got a couple bombers that want that title too. That seems to be a coveted award also.
So
yeah.
the next game, very interesting game on Friday night. The Mutineers would play the Bears at the
Yeah, we went up there for that.
It was a very interesting game.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think?
It was interesting. We'll let you tell the story. though.
Definitely, because number 14, Nick Monfils, new guy for the Bears. They have a lot of new guys.
Yes, they do.
Assisted from number 4, Danny Rowe would open the scoring, and then Monfils would get his second goal right behind that from number 7, Durant, and 19, Smet.
Smet.
Bears,
Right
they
on.
kind of look like the Bears.
Rhino and frickin'
When the
Durant.
Bears started out, they kind of looked like the Bears that the Bombers used to play against. They just come out firing on all cylinders.
That was a chippy game.
And
though.
before you knew it, it was a whirlwind.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It would.
Number 3, Schlichting,
Yeah.
would add to the tallies from Dinovich, 16, and then 7, Durant would get on the sheet from 6,
course.
Owen, and number 24, Coleman.
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah. Robbie had an apple.
Yeah, it was, like Doc said, it was already getting chippy in the beginning. Willis had a great first period, and number 20, McLaughlin, he would get his first goal of the season from Captain Joe.
Yeah.
It was very good shot.
Beautiful.
The pass.
Pooh Bear.
Yep.
Top
and,
left corner.
and we've seen that play many times before. It's nice to see that tandem skating, and us three wanted to see Daly and them guys play.
Good
So,
to see him back in the lead.
welcome
Yeah,
back,
for sure.
Daly. Bears would come out in second period. Number 18, Sable, from number 24, Robbie Coleman, and number 2, Tyler Gross. Then Nico Belanger would get on the sheet. Number 68,
Nico!
from 21, Peterson, and number 4, Haas.
That's pretty damn good.
And that was a nice goal
Yeah.
by Nico, too.
Damn good goal.
Very
Yeah.
good. He fought off a couple characters.
Yeah, that was nice.
Took it to the hole.
He had bears hanging off his ship.
Man, Bears were trying to get on that ship. They must have had fish up on there.
Yeah,
Something
they
happened.
did. Swedish fish. you
Fresh
know.
off Lake Superior. Number 12, Durant. No, it said
12 Durant.
Number 12,
There's
Durant
2 of them.
would score from number 6, Owen, and number 9, Colada.
Pena.
Pena got on the sheet.
That'll wait,
Yes. Pina Colada.
Pena was getting very chirpy.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
That whole
And-
game was chirpy.
Wouldn't you have liked to have been on the ice to hear what the hell they were all talking about?
And yeah, definitely. I would like to see if we could get somebody mic'd up for a game.
From what I hear, this is bad blood dating back to a Keevan Cup.
To
many
the
years
Iron
ago.
Rangers.
Oh,
days.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the Iron Ranger days.
Always.
Do continue.
Dallas, Mr. 50 again would get on the sheet
Yes,
for
he
his
did.
second goal of the evening at the end of the second from Captain Joe and number 13, Sullivan. 6-3 at this time. So Mutineers are still in the game.
Yes.
6-3.
They were starting to click. They were playing decent. 6-hour car ride must have screwed them up in the first. I don't know.
Right.
Akeson, 21 for the Bears, would come out.
Atchison.
Or Atchison, from number 10, Blanick, and he looks like a little kid, like he just graduated high school
Yeah.
last
Did
week.
somebody ID him?
No kidding. He could be playing
From
Phantoms.
number 14, Monfils, so they got some youth trying to carry it.
Monfils.
Bears would end up winning that 7-3.
Yeah.
Willis would start the game. and he would stop 9 of 10.
Wow. Okay.
But then there was an unfortunate incident.
There was an unfortunate
Oh, my
incident,
goodness.
and his stick got a little crazy, and
His stick went somewhere it shouldn't go, and
You know what? I basically
That was crazy.
And then they had
Only
a new
penalty
kid,
missing
31, Kyle Miller.
really,
Kyle Miller.
that wasn't Blick.
It was not Blick. We
All right,
thought
that's
it
good
was.
to know, yeah.
13 of 15 he would stop.
All right.
Berglund, 29 for Marquette.
Yeah.
He got lit up.
Yeah.
But he's faced 50 shots.
Yeah.
I know.
It could have been worse, and he faced a lot of tough shots too. 43 of 50 for him.
And that was a very chippy game. We all three went up there for that. There was a lot of hacking and all kinds of shit going on behind the play.
Hacking, upending,
Yeah, people-
slashing,
yeah, slew
cross-checking,
Yeah.
punching in the face. These
Lot of
are all
stuff.
legal, folks.
These are all legal.
There was a fight where they dropped the gloves
Yes.
later, but there was a lot of other stuff that you like.
There was
you
probably
A
don't
lot
like
of
to see.
unfortunate incidents.
There was
Unfortunate
there was at
incidents,
least
yes.
10 unfortunate incidents that didn't get called. But that's
What else we
okay.
got? What else we got?
First game, blind and deaf. They're waking up too.
Yeah, got you.
We got the Makers going up to Hockeyville.
Ah,
Oh.
Saturday night. Yep.
Again, I said no thunder.
They lost to them twice last year.
They did. So, that being said, the Laser would open the scoring from Hansen, and then 1917. If you guys don't know.
Sure.
Number 7, Nick Bush would get on the sheet behind
Bushy!
them from 23, Alstrom, and number 11, Lentz. Then, Doc said, watch out for this kid. Isaac Avery,
There he
22,
is again.
from Dudinas.
Your royal dudeness. Thank you very much.
2-1 after 1. Good game. Tom
Wow.
Lentz would come out in the second. He would get an unassisted number 11. So lots of 11 scoring up there. And,
Lucky number 11.
if you
That's
were
Rebecca's
11 and you
favorite
go
number.
to Hockeyville, you're probably going to get a goal that night.
Guess so.
Omar would follow him, number 19, the Laser, from, of course, number 17, Hansen.
Second in the game, huh?
And then Hansen would get himself another assist on a Lentz goal.
Wow.
We can still call him Mustache.
5-1 Makers after 2 in Hockeyville.
Okay.
They must have been giving out free
A
jello
blowout.
shots or something.
Yeah.
Free Jello shots.
Oh, I
from
love
Cal.
Jello
Yeah,
shots
I
from
love
Cal.
going to Cal.
You know the bar was rocking and whatever.
Oh yeah.
So Cal would get on the sheet to start the second. 22 Avery from number 3 Dudinas and 11 Rastello.
The cheese?
And then number 4 for Calumet, Busano.
Oh, Busano!
From number 11 Rastello.
Cheese.
So Cheese got 2 assists in this game, no goals for the Cheese. And number 15, Flippiak.
Yep.
2 goals, 2 games. Good on you, Flip.
Wow, look at the kid getting
Assisted
it done,
from number
huh?
23, Alstrom. Chubbs, 22 of 25. And Carroll, 47 of 40, 41 of 47.
Good
So,
game good weekend
Wow.
for Chubbs, though.
Carroll, that's not usually like him to give up that many.
No.
That's he'll look back on this one and yeah, he'll
It's
get
early.
get
Look
it
at the
back.
Makers to redeem last year, man.
Yeah. They're still knocking the dust off.
The very last game, Superior Cup champion against the tournament champ.
Yeah.
And
Do
you-
tell.
Piles in the pound
And
puppies.
you know a dog's mentality. They're gonna come in there. They want to pee on the
Pee on the D.
legs were lifted, but we'll see what happens. Number 27
We'll see.
for PLP would
Oh my
open the
God.
scoring. Lepisto from number 25, Gautier, and nobody will ever forget Mr. number 7, Wyatt Geschel. He usually has a big
Gosh,
Yeah. Yep.
1-0 after 1. So good game to start out.
Yeah.
Dogs probably took a few sips out of Don. Came out ready, amped up for the second period. But
Sure, 1-0.
Cody Sivonen,
Big
number
deal.
14, would
The
get on
sniper.
the sheet from Captain Charlie Turner, 11,
Oh.
and Davatilla, number 6, and then Manta would get unassisted, 13, for PLP. Connor
Wow.
Kiso would finally get on the sheet for the Dogs, number 4 from Lebke, and number 5, Sims. and then some more PLPs. PLPs, they're looking pretty decent this year.
Yeah.
Cope, that Davatilla, Cody said, is their rookie.
Okay.
And his brother, Trent, I believe he said to me, Davatilla, he played professional hockey.
Ah, see? A little inside info
So this
on
guy's a
Bombers
little
Live.
rookie there, their new rookie.
Okay.
Supposed to watch out for him.
Davatilla.
Ah.
They got a couple. They got a couple.
They got a couple new guys,
This Gold
Cody said, yeah.
too. 28 Norco will get on the sheet for the Pios from GLHL 7 and 27 Lepisto. Then, like Doc said, Davatilla, number 6, would get on the sheet from 16 Fenton and 14 Cody Sieve. 7 GLHL
Sniper.
would finally get his own goal from 27 Lepisto. Superior Cup champs, all over tournament champs, 6-1 after 1.
Wow. Jumped
Or
all
2
over 'em.
after 2.
Hmm.
So dogs are definitely down and beaten. You know,
Poor puppies.
must have ran out of biscuits on the kennel
Yeah.
truck or something.
They like their adult beverages though.
They
And
do.
that 2-day trip is
They definitely
room
do.
for a lot of
It's the
adult
first weekend.
beverages. Yeah.
They got 18 games to make it up.
These guys are all right.
We've made
They-
that trip.
I know they ain't
That's
worried.
Hey, they won
A lot of
fifth
drinking
seed.
over the
What do
weekend.
they care? What do they care? That's party weekend up in Michigan.
Yeah, and it's
They
beginning
like
of the
riding
year.
the 5 seed, you know.
Right.
5-5.
Yeah, huh?
Hanging out at Luigi. Like you said, hanging out at
So,
Luigi's.
after
So
two-
number 25 Gautier would come out from 13 Manta and 18 Schaefer, new defenseman. Doc number 6 Davatilla would come
Yep.
out after that and get one from Cody Sieve in 14. And then GLHL would get an unassisted. Caney 14 would get one for the dogs, and then 18 Vecker for the dogs. And from 11 Laird and 4 Keeson.
Becker, that name does not ring a bell.
No.
Okay.
The final would be 10-3
Holy
at the
Christmas
D
trees.
PLP. So
Wow.
PLP 1-2 this weekend. Good for, or they split.
They split 1-1. Yeah.
So that's good. They usually don't start out that
Yeah,
good.
they got a win
Last
already.
year they started 0-4.
Number
Yeah.
29 for PLP, Carroll would stop 30 of 33, and number 30 Kroll for the dogs. 23 of 33. Unfortunate for him.
Yeah,
Too much drinking out of the cup.
I guess. So that's what you got, huh?
Thanks. You know, that's what's up, Johnny. Great hockey weekend. Good action. I hope everybody caught in some games.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
You
doubt.
took in too.
You sure did.
It was fun.
So, that's Copa Walker with news from around the rest of the Great Lakes Hockey League. And now, for my favorite part of the show, with our Goon of the Week, Sieve Central 3 stars, stat standings, my man, Doc Walker.
Thanks, Johnny. All right, boys. So let's just get right into the Sieve.
Yes.
Right off the bat, and this is counts right now, you know, towards the
Yeah.
Sieve of the year.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This weekend counts for that,
Good
too.
start, eh?
Not a good start for the dogs, and your Sieve is number 30 from the Fox City Ice Dogs, Mitchell Kroll.
Oh,
19 biscuits.
wow.
He had 2 food trucks set up.
Man.
Serving
Oh,
it
good.
up.
Serving it up.
Oh, you want
Puppy
one?
got
Here you
pounded.
go.
Puppy got pounded. What
Yeah.
are you going to do?
What are you going to do there? Okay.
That's a shame.
It is, it is a shame. All right, fellas. Let's get right into the Goon of the Week.
Goon of the Week.
Okay, yeah. We had a lot of unfortunate incidents this weekend. Okay, people were
Especially in this
getting...
game.
I know it's been a long time since the boys played real action, but crap got crazy this weekend.
Yeah,
okay?
it was, yeah.
And we witnessed a bunch of it, which is
Sure
great.
did.
Okay, and the Goon is Mr. Brandon Schmaby from your Marquette Mutineers, number 9, folks, in your program, 16 minutes.
Wow. In 2 games.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, 10 minutes.
Maybe
a
we can
roughing for 4 and a slash to just top her all off to gain him that number 1 spot for Goon of the Week. 2 minutes for slashing there. Followed no less by your own Randy Willis Bears with 15 minutes.
Honorable mention this
Yes.
week. Yeah, goalie.
And the Goon of the Year had to follow that up with 14 minutes of his own, Mr. Jordan Foster.
Yes, he
He
did.
had 58 last year, boys.
Him and Smaby were the ones that dropped the gloves on
Oh, yeah.
Friday night. Yeah.
Yeah, and Willis is trying to ensure people don't have offspring. Watch
Yeah.
out for Randy.
Yeah. Cheap shot to the Nats.
Now
is
he's cheap
what I
shot
heard.
Randy or something?
I don't know.
I
Ball
think
checker, Randy?
Ball
Oh, I
cracker.
don't know. Of all places to hit a guy.
Stick
All right,
whacker.
fellas.
So that's our goon, huh?
That's our goon.
Wow.
And then, those are pretty.
Maybe that's a pretty good goon.
Maybe Willis should try harder next time.
Yep, maybe Willis needs to get a couple more penalty minutes.
Maybe Willis shouldn't do that type of stuff.
Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Yeah. Who
So
knows?
congratulations to our winners there this week, okay, fellas?
Yeah,
Maybe we'll see you
congratulations.
boys soon.
Right into the 3 stars, okay? So, the 3rd star, having a pretty big game, like Cope said, hat trick and an assist this weekend.
Yeah.
The 3rd star, Mr. number 11, Nicholas Laird from the Fox City Ice Dogs.
Yeah, that a boy Laird.
Good start, Nick.
Okay. Our number 2 star, no shock to this list, fellas, Mr. Mustache himself, Greg Hansen. 7 apples this weekend.
Wow. You can donate them apples to Culp's Bakery and maybe make some apples pies or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some Culp turnovers.
Some Culp turnovers. Yes, new recipe, Culp. I
Max.
love it. Yep, hopefully
And-
Max is watching.
The number 1 star, boys.
Number 1?
Yes, I would like to give an honorable mention to Mr. Isaac Avery. We got to watch out for this kid. He had 2 goals and 3 apples this weekend.
Yeah, and we heard his name a lot last week.
22 for Cal.
Yep. So we'll give an honorable mention to Isaac. He's going to be on this list. Plenty.
Who got it? Who's
the
our number 1 star?
is, boys. Not a shock. Number 11 from your Calumet
Yep.
Wolverines. Logan Rastello, 4 goals,
The
4
cheese.
assists. He did have 4 goals in 1 game.
The cheese.
So
Yeah,
Not
that's
a shock.
stanky
There.
cheese
Oh,
right
oh,
there.
What the cheese does,
So
That's
man.
filthy
hats off to
cheese.
the
Wimburger.
Yeah,
and
man.
hats to the guys that got the hat tricks this weekend.
No doubt.
Okay, so standings to start the year, not a big
Yeah.
race first weekend, right?
Right. Couple
Mosby
games.
boys 2-0. Okay,
Purple power.
one of those wins was against Cal in Cal, and they
That's a good
lost to
win.
them both games last year. So I
And
don't know,
that's
man.
a good start. Makers got that out the way. They don't have to go up there no more.
Right. All they gotta do is go to Marquette.
That's it. So,
Okay.
good
Fondy,
plan.
what a shock. 1-0 to start the season. Oh yeah, and Mosney has 4 points, boys. And, of course, West Bend, 1-0 to start the season.
Yep.
Cal and Portage Lake each won 1 and lost 1. And don't forget, Portage Lake, like I said, started the season 0-4 last year.
Yeah.
So, and they didn't even have some of their guys. No Hunter,
Yeah.
no Charlie Turner missed 1 game. You know, they were missing, no Sturos.
Right.
I didn't hear his name at all, Cole.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're
I'm
going
sure
to be...
they're happy with a
They're
split
going to be
opening
pretty
weekend.
good this year, I think. Okay? Marquette, 0-2. I'm a little shocked by that. Especially with Dallas's return. But like you said, he's
It's a
been
tough
on a
trip.
long time.
and some of their lines are not right. So, it took them. I think that was a little bit too. Is they had a little bit of not chemistry yet.
Don't
Their
forget,
passes weren't.
Blake wasn't in the lineup this weekend
Right.
either, and neither was Mr. Chris Finn.
Yeah.
By the way, Chris Finn is a mute. People don't know that.
And he will be wearing 91, rumor has it.
And,
Okay.
of course, the
He will
Dogs,
be.
0-2. Champs started 0-2. They finished 8-8 last year.
They don't care. They
not a
just
big
want
shot.
middle of the pack.
Yep.
That's where the dogs like to run.
Yep.
They're secretive.
Yes,
Dogs.
they are.
Yeah.
Secretive,
You know.
sneak attack kind of
Mhm,
fellas.
Yeah.
And De Pere and ER have not played a game yet.
ER. All right. Here's to you.
Okay, boys, so let's get down to the games next weekend.
Next weekend. What do we got?
Okay, on Friday night, Marquette travels to the D.
Okay.
Okay? Cal at Mosinee, boys, so the rematch right away.
Yeah, right away next weekend.
And our exhibition game, as Johnny said, against the hated rival Fond du Lac Bears. So that should be interesting.
Yep.
Even
Coming in
though
a hanger.
Even though it's exhibition.
That's still Bears Bombers.
Hey, it's
yeah.
our Bear season.
That's Bear season.
Fill your tanks, folks.
Feel your
I
tags.
need a new pelt.
That's right. And on Saturday night, Marquette travels to the Dogs. That'll be a good one.
Yeah.
And Cal at Mosinee again.
Okay.
So that's what we got
That's
going on,
next
boys.
weekend,
That's
huh?
next weekend.
Cool. A lot of good action coming up for next
Dukes and
weekend.
Appleton on Saturday.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting action next weekend.
A lot
No
of
doubt
crazy
about
things
it.
happen when the Mutes come to Appleton. That's-
Oh, and 145 days till the tournament, folks.
No doubt.
Get ready to book it.
So, thanks for tuning in, folks. That's all we got for you for this week's episode. Tune in next week, Monday night, 6:30 again, for results from next weekend's games of Great Lakes Hockey
Go
League
check the
action.
game out.
Until then, I'm Johnny B,
I'm Copa Walker.
And I'm Doc Walker.
and we are off like a prom dress. Go Bombers!